Hey guys, it's LaserFocusWow here, and in this video I want to share with you the 5 tips for how to properly AFK while killing a raid boss. So look, we've all been in situations when we just wanted to go play Hearthstone or count how many fingers we have, but we couldn't because we had to farm some gear and focus on killing raid bosses. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can get the best of both worlds. Get gear from killing WoW bosses while at the same time doing whatever else you want. And we're going to start with the most basic tip here, which is tip number 1, and that is mind your positioning. So before you go AFK, make sure to get into position to kill the boss. So if you're melee, turn on auto attack and stand right next to the boss. And if you're ranged, stand somewhere where you will have the greatest view of the boss, even if he moves. That way, if someone glances at your character, they will at least see that you're facing the boss and so are less likely to report you for being AFK. But okay, so that's a no-brainer tip. Let's get into some more serious suggestions. So tip number 2 is always be polite and congratulate the team after killing a boss. So saying things like, "Let's go, we got this," just before attempting a boss, or saying, "Great job team, way to go," after killing a boss are great ways to make people less likely to suspect that you were AFK during the fight. I mean, after all, you are so friendly and kind. No way you would AFK, right? That also means try not to get into fights and try to avoid talking about politics or religion or being involved in any controversial opinion. Just be super polite and kind and agree with everything everyone says. Tip number 3 is try to ask some stupid questions as you are in between bosses to make yourself look like a total noob. That way, if you die, no one will question you and will feel like a dick for kicking you. So asking questions about your own class are great ways to show people that you're completely clueless and are still learning. This is especially easy to do if someone sets you up for a question. So in this example here, someone said that a certain mechanic could be avoided by a hunter turtle. And so I said with confidence that Beast Mastery hunters don't actually have turtle. And when someone questioned me, I said I'll check my spellbook and then ended up finding it. This was a great way to set myself up as a complete nooblet and gave me kick protection in case I died to easy mechanics. Tip number 4. Always have some excuses ready and handy in case someone questions you. So if you end up dying in the first minute of the fight due to mechanics and someone points it out, you will have some excuses handy for why that happened. Some good excuses are, "Oh, I have some major lag. Really sorry about that. I'm doing the best I can." Or, "Sorry, my first time doing this fight. I'm looking up a video right now to see where I went wrong." Or, "Sorry, someone was at the door." And then just make sure to position yourself more carefully next time so you don't get hit by that mechanic, or at least make it believable for why you died to a certain mechanic. And last but not least, tip number 5 is we all fall down in life, guys, but it's about getting back up that truly matters. So if you do happen to get kicked, even after using all these techniques, don't worry. Just queue up again and try these methods with another less suspecting group. Remember that it's not about how hard you DPS, but how many times you can get kicked and keep going. How much you can take and keep going. And that's a quote by Rocky Balboa, by the way, so I didn't just make it up. And that about wraps it up for my 5 tips for how to properly AFK during a boss fight. If you found these tips useful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.